Hey guys, Survival here. Today, I want to show you something that I personally believe is absolutely invaluable, especially when things go bad. It gives me peace of mind and an extremely useful reference in a worst case scenario, and that is a set of emergency action plans. So as you can see here, I've got a quick little example copy that I've printed and assembled. If you look in the description below, you will find a link to the template for these plans, and the PDF is completely form fillable, so you can actually use that template, input your own data, print them out, trim them, and join them together at the top, and you can make your own set of emergency action plans. So in a moment, I'll tell you a little bit more about them. So as you can see, here is a printed and assembled version of the emergency action plan template. As you notice, on the very front, it has two bits of important information: common emergency phone numbers specific to your area and personal numbers specific to you. When things go bad, sometimes it can be hard to remember even the most basic things. As such, it's on the front. You put the data on the front, that way it's always there. You don't have to think. All you've got to do is look for the number you need, it's there. If you look below the personal numbers section, you will see the bottom of each page in the remainder of the document. So as you can see here, our template has severe injury, burglary, home invasion, bushfire, flood, earthquake, house fire, evacuation, disaster related, and the very last page is your apocalypse plan. If not your plan, at least your initial procedures. So when something bad happens, simply refer to this. This will tell you what to do. Generally, it's broken into two sections: a response and a follow-up. However, some of these sections, such as a house fire, have response, follow-up, and a prevention section. That extra section allows you to put in some key points about preventative measures. And the very last entry for the apocalypse related stuff is just a response procedure, because you should already have your plan worked out and filed safely in a secure tamper-evident method. The procedure should follow you through the immediate things you need to do in order to either bug out or bug in, depending on your scenario. And from there, then instruct you to refer to your other plan, your predetermined plan. So, as you can see, in order to assemble the emergency action plans, all I did was I used the template and entered data. Please note that all text fields that are fillable on the template are automatically font size adjusting. So if you hit enter a few times and add some blank lines, it will shrink the font size, or as you just keep putting content in, it will shrink the font size. So all I did, I filled it in, printed it out, went from the bottom of the page up to where I encountered a red line, and I cut straight across. I did this to every page. I then put the pages in order, aligned them, and I simply used a stapler to put a staple on each side at the top, attaching the pages together. This way, you can easily see each page's details, and when you need to turn to one, you can very easily turn to that procedure directly. You could assemble your emergency action plans using things such as eye rivets, eyelets, or any other type of method which will allow you to join multiple pieces of paper together. One of my most favorite ways to assemble emergency action plans, which is especially handy if you print them on cardboard, is to spiral bind them across the top. That way, you can leave them open on the page you want, they'll stay together with no way of losing a piece of paper, and it allows you to easily hang the plans if you're using some cheap picture hooks that can fit between the spiral rings. As you can see here, staples will work just fine. However, it doesn't make it easy to hang up. So where should you keep these? Well, I would keep one near every phone, and I would keep one near every entry and exit to my house or homestead, depending on where you live. I would advise you keep some extra copies everywhere you place an emergency action plan set. That way, if there are others with you, you can hand them a copy of the plans and they will know what to do. And lastly, remember, practice, practice, practice. Practice makes perfect. The more you practice your plans, the better you will be at them. It will also give you a chance to find any errors or other problems with your plans and adjust them accordingly. It's no good having plans that have problems, because when things go bad and you need them, you need these plans to work properly. So, as you're probably used to, a lot of businesses do fire drills. You need to do emergency action plan drills. If you come up with a disaster-related evacuation plan where you grab some essentials, chuck them in your vehicle, and you drive off to a friend's place, try it. If you find any problems with your plan, make some notes, change things, make the plan work. And remember, you can keep adjusting your plan as much as you like. And remember, if you have a bad feeling that something is going to happen, or if you don't believe that you're going to be safe in the location you are, get out early, especially in the case of bushfires, floods, or earthquakes. Get out early. It's better to play it safe and leave early and live than to leave it till the last minute and perish. Remember, leave early when possible. And remember, stay safe in the bush.